What up, YouTube? G4 Leader here once again. And sorry I haven't made videos in about 2 weeks. I've been sick. As you can see, I'm still kind of sick now, but it's all good. But today I just want to talk about a serious topic. Okay, let me tell you how it all started. I was watching TV and I was watching the news, and they had a special about cyberbullying. And they had a story to go along with it. It was about this little 13-year-old girl. And this 13-year-old girl, she had a MySpace, and she met a 16-year-old boy on MySpace. Well, supposedly she met a 16-year-old boy. And she started trusting him. They started talking for months and months, getting closer and closer. And then, out of nowhere, that 16-year-old boy started spouting out nonsense about her, calling her a whore, a slut, saying that he ain't like her, he ain't never really like her, and stuff like that. And that 13-year-old girl was really hurt by that, and she went around crying hysterically, trying to get him to talk to her so they could work it out. And then finally, when she realized she couldn't work it out, she let it go. But the next morning, her mom found her hanging in the closet. And so she pretty much committed suicide over it. And to me, that's just a really crazy concept, And because really, after they investigated the situation, they found out the 16-year-old boy wasn't a 16-year-old boy. It was a hoax. It was like all just a prank they was playing on that 13-year-old girl. And really, to me, that's the most fucked up thing. That's one of the most fucked up things I ever heard to do to a person, She was a 13-year-old girl, and playing pranks like that, that's so fucked up. Like, this girl ain't here no more. She really was hurt, and she killed herself over that. And that really got to me, specifically, because I was a victim of cyberbullying before. But after I watched that news special, I decided to do some research about it, cyberbullying, and see the statistics about it. And when I typed in cyberbullying, a whole ton of stories came up about cyberbullying and people committing suicide over it. And personally, I just think, why cyberbully people? Why bully people in general? Don't you think we got enough hate in this world already? Like, we got wars in the world. We got killers, serial killers, and shit like that. Why do people gotta find the need to add more negativity and hate to this already hateful world, I don't understand it. Because, okay, here's another story I heard about. This story is pretty tragic, too. It was about this girl and her boyfriend. She had sent her boyfriend some nude pictures, and I guess they had a bad breakup or whatever. So, since they had a bad breakup, he decided that he wanted to send a picture of her, that naked picture she sent to him, to everybody in her school. So he sent it to everybody out there. And then she started being bullied by it. People started calling her a whore, a slut. People judging her, making fun of her, and she couldn't handle it either. So she committed suicide over it. She was really hurt by what the people were saying and how people perceived her. So she committed suicide. And that was just another story that just got to me, because I just want to know, like, why do we do that to each other? Why can't we just support and love each other, because we all ain't that different, So why we got to spread hate in the world? I just don't understand it. Like, I don't know. And another thing is, why do some parents allow their children to have MySpaces or Facebooks? I think there should be an age limit on it, like at least 16 and up. If you're 13 using MySpace, I'm sorry, but that's way too young, because there's some 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds and predators on MySpace too, and that's too young. And if I had a kid like that, I wouldn't want to put him in harm's way like that. So, I don't know, that's just my opinion on it. Another thing I want to say is, I just want to prevent cyberbullying. Just find a way to prevent it. It's like, and I want y'all out there to see if y'all can prevent it too. If y'all see somebody who's being a victim of cyberbullying, support that person. Tell them that it's okay to do what they do, and don't mind what the haters say, because The haters don't matter. They just bitter about their lives, so they want to try to make other people feel as bad as they feel on the inside, you know? So that's all I got to say about that. Just support each. Like, if you see somebody, like, say somebody got a YouTube video and everybody just posting up a whole bunch of bad shit about it, just personally send them a message and say it's okay and don't listen to them. Or if somebody got a MySpace and people just bashing them on MySpace or Facebook, just send them a personal message and tell them that you there for them and you a friend and you want to support them, and don't let the haters get to them. Because I don't want to see no more young people committing suicide and being bullied and shit like that. It's too fucked up to me, you know? Let's try to change the world for the better instead of for the worse. Let's help each other out, because, you know, we in the end, we only got each other in the first place, and we ain't got long here anyway, so, because life is too short. So just support people around you. Then in turn, you will get support in return. But pretty much that's all I wanted to say about the situation. I'll have the link of the news story that I seen about the girl committing suicide in my description. So head over to the description if you interested in trying to prevent cyberbullying, or you just want to read her story. Well, this G4 leader signing off, and oh yeah, and check out my other videos, and check out Mad Dad's videos. Subscribe to both of us. We could both need it. Alright, thanks. I'm out.